Greetings, everyone. I'm about ready to just start it. It's 07, Commanders. It has been a windy day here in Vegas. I mean, like, maybe not hurricane force, but like up to 50 miles an hour. And my sinuses are behaving. What's the word I'm looking for? In the corresponding fashion. 1 second. All right. It looks like our sync is working. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already, and consider giving us some support financially through the coffee link in the description. We are now getting ready to, well, let's see what we got here. I mean, it doesn't matter if I bring too much, because I'm not just gonna do the outpost. I'll probably build at least one more base in that system. What am I looking for? We gotta get over here. Let's see what we've got. Got 792 ceramic composites. We got enough water, I know that. We've got enough of these. Okay, let's see what we need to get. We need aluminum 525. We've got enough ceramic composites. We need a little bit more. That's 464. No, I think we got enough 46. Copper, food cartridges, food and vegetables. Liquid oxygen 1708. We could pick that up here. I think that's about all, though. Water purifiers. Okay. What was it? 4643 499. So we do need a little. Okay, we'll get a few more of those ceramic CMM composites. 4643, so we get at least 200 more of those. Yeah. Yeah, the temperature yesterday was like 114. Around 1-ish in the afternoon, and today I didn't look to see what the temperature was, but it was definitely dropped to at least 20 degrees. It was below 95. Let's see what it says here. It says it's 86 right now, and the sun just went down about a half hour, 45 minutes ago. So it was, the temperature dropped like 20 degrees in one day because of that wind.
Engage.
I started watching when I got off last night. I started watching this because the other show I was watching got dumped from Prime. I started watching this Chinese wuxia show, which was it's pretty good. But as I mentioned when we were talking about like, superheroes and shit the other day, it's another remake of it's a remake of a fairly new show. I haven't looked it up. The show was pretty. The original was pretty good. It had one of my favorite. It had actually my favorite new female lead, Meng Ziyi. Meng Ziyi. Actually, I guess it's Zi. That's how it's pronounced. Meng Ziyi. And the two male leads were like I think they were they were gay. This one, it seems like one of the guys is supposed to be gay and the other one isn't. Anyway, it's called Word of Honor. So the martial arts so far has been done pretty well. Yeah, it can't be a new one because the guy that the third main character, or I guess you'd call him the fourth main character because the female is still like the third, is a kid who has lately been playing in other stuff I've seen. He always plays the same character, a dummy, a dumb good guy. But I've seen him in a number of things. Now he's old. In the last couple of things I've seen him in, he's been a lot older and taller. Although they could be doing the thing where they film him in a ditch, but. Because in this TV show, he's supposed to be like 14. I think the name of the show is Word of Honor. But I've seen like at least 2 different versions of this already, and they don't all follow the same line. Like the beginning of this one is completely different than the original. Let me go look it up. The Untamed. Oh, I typed in Chinese TV wuxia drama featuring 2 sexually ambivalent leads and co-starring Meng Ziyi, and it was like the 7th or 8th thing was it gave the thing. It was the Untamed, which is on. It's actually on Prime. I'm watching the show that I'm watching is on YouTube. Yoku. They have a lot of the stuff that I need here. We got the titanium. They don't have food cartridges or fruits and vegetables.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Landing gear retracted.
Ship constraints disengaged. Make way for oncoming traffic. This is a no-fire zone, Commander. Please use your weapons.
I didn't freaking activate or deploy my hard points. The only thing I did was hit the thrust. I guess maybe I did.
You've cleared the perimeter. Safe travels, Commander.
I hit the mouse.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Ah, you still didn't go 5. You dumbass. I don't understand how I.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
No, what the hell is that going on? What the hell is this? For some reason I got this message on my... what the hell are you doing? On the OBS saying that, are you sure you want to shut down? It was something brand new. I've never seen it before. It said something about OBS is still doing blah, blah, blah. Are you sure you want to shut down? I don't know what the hell button I might have accidentally pressed there.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Is it going to be one of those days? Worked out today. I did weights 2 days ago. Yesterday, I just stretches and sit-ups. I got to do a lot of sit-ups. I put on the poundage in the last year because I've been so sick. Now, today I did 4,000 punches, which is
Frameshift drive charging.
used to do 3,800. So it's 200 more than what I've been doing. Pretty good for an old man. Might like 57. 57. And for an old man who hasn't been working out for a year. Due to illness. Calisthenics kill me though. Which is what I'm doing tomorrow. Not forms. I've only done forms once in the last 2 months.
This carrier respects considerate pilots. Fly safely, Commander. Permission granted. Please approach your designated landing pad in good time. You're clear for automated approach. Please sit back and relax, Commander.
I can't find my other, I have 3 Elite Dangerous t-shirts. One of them is, like a charcoal colored one that, I used to work out with all the time. I cannot find it for the life of me. Matter of fact, I think I used it the last time I wore it, the last time I was working out, which is like about 2, or that I did forms, which is about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Just cannot find it anywhere.
Contact confirmed. Commence shutdown. Our services are available for use, Commander.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing flaps disengaged. Departure authorized.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Of course. Waited too long to do it. Stop it at like 2C. What I should have done was move my carrier right next to this planet when I quit, before I quit last time. That would have been a lot more efficient.
Orbital flight engaged.
Be aware of local gravitational conditions when approaching this facility, Commander. Fly safe. Access granted. Make your way to landing pad 09. Automated approach authorized.
God damn it.
Touchdown. Clear to offload.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
way too far. God damn it! It jumped from 1.2 million miles to 30 C, just like that.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
I think it's gonna be one of them days.
Docking permission requests are mandatory prior to landing. Access granted. Please proceed to your landing pad, Commander.
Scan detected.
You're clear for automated approach. Please sit back and relax, Commander.
Landing gear deployed.
That's 525 aluminum. $17. So get like 300 more of that. 17 of those, and I guess we'll get steel or titanium. Already got the fruit and vegetables.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing plan.
1408.
You are clear to leave.
We need 300 more of those. So we get 300 of those, and then we will hop on some. Not quite enough there, buddy. Ow. Hell, what do you mean? I'm only going... See, take your eye off of it for 1 second, and it's the 1 second that counts. That's something in my eye. I had to get it out. As soon as I got it out, I was going too damn fast. What's up, Mr. Pussycat? There's a snake in here! Ah! Why the Q button doesn't work very good, does it? Doesn't work at all. Yeah.
Orbital flight engaged.
The Q and the E button don't work at all. Now it does. Yes, I guess it just doesn't work. Doesn't work very well here.
Be aware of local gravitational conditions when approaching this facility, Commander. Fly safe. Access granted. Adjust heading for approach to pad 1-2. Automated approach authorized.
Oh, last thing I'd want to hear on a space ship was a rattle.
Gear deployed.
Well, I know I couldn't disappoint you, Perpetual, because I know you want to get your doses of PG3 and you want to get tiny doses of it spread out over long periods of time.
Ship is on the deck. Engaging pad restraints.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Now, are you sitting on something there? Person, what the hell? Why does it keep... He's not sitting on anything. Why does it keep bouncing up? What the fuck is going on? What the hell? Why is it doing that? Oh, I guess because my mouse was up. We need 300 of these. And
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
we get copper here too? Yes, we can. We can get just about everything here. Steel and titanium. I don't think I guess we're not going to have to go anywhere else. So.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing coupler retracted. Begin climb sequence.
I told you there was a thing on my I didn't watch it, but some dude did a 18-minute speed run through BG3. And the only way I can think that he did it is he avoided all battles with all other characters. I mean, that's because one fight basically takes 18 minutes.
Team in navigation. Safe travels, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
No! God damn it! Ah! Instead of hitting tab, I hit J again. One.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
Scared Orson, he ran away. It's like, what? I don't know what this crazy old man's doing.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Alright, that's oh, come on, you son of a bitch. Ah! I had to I on my for some reason my preview screen had the thumbnail up. I had to get rid of that before I accidentally hit the thing and then nobody could see what the hell was going on. And of course, I happened to notice that just as I was approaching the speed of no return.
Warning.
No!
Operating beyond safety limits.
Ugh. Playing one game and then the other. I didn't have any issues when I played X4 with hitting the wrong keys yesterday. It's only with Elite.
business as a carrier, Commander. Please enjoy your stay with us. Access granted. Please proceed to your landing pad, Commander. Docking request confirmed. Assisted approach is underway. Landing complete. Commence shutdown. Welcome, Commander.
Thousand more units. I think that we're probably going to have to do one drop off in between.
Landing gear retracted.
Release confirmed. Restrict speed until clear of our carrier.
Trying to remember what the key is for
Scan detected. Flight assist off.
there it is.
Flight assist on.
Flight assist C.
Scan detected. Frameshift drive charged.
Why am I being scanned twice?
4, 3,
Oh,
2,
possible thieves are scanning me.
warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Stupid theme song from Family Guy has been going through my head over and over and over for the last 2 days. It's driving me crazy. Crazy. I like to do that face in elevators. Hi, everybody!
Orbital flight engaged.
docking request before touching down, Commander. Landing permitted. Clear to land on pad 10. Preparing for precision approach. Use of docking computer has been approved.
Got so many of these stuck in between my keyboard here. To wonder I can still type.
Landing gear deployed.
All right, aluminum. I can't remember how much we just picked up. Got this. We got this. Computer components 63, 252. Ah, man. All right, we'll get this. We'll get the coppers 252 and 63 computer components, and then we'll the rest will fill up with titanium. So 252 and 63. 252 and 63. Oh, it was computer components. Shit. We'll have computer components here. Alright, well, let's get the titanium. Or steel.
Cargo hold at maximum. Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Landing gear retracted.
Detach sequence complete. Climb to exit altitude.
Scan detected. Frameshift drive charging.
3, 2, 1, engage!
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Ah! Ah! No, I don't want to glide. Son of a bitch. You know, I've done this before. It may not look like it, but yes, I have. I have done this before. I've been playing this game for some years. Not using keyboard and mouse, I must admit. But
Frameshift drive charging.
much more perfect you want that to get.
3, 2,
We want it to be slightly lower and off center before it goes.
warning. Frameshift operating beyond safety limits.
Oh, come on, you son of a bitch. It's so bright. It's so bright. It's blinding me. Yeah, it's blinding me. I couldn't even see what speed was. And there we go. Crash the sun. No. Oh, that's a bonus.
Thank you for visiting our carrier, Commander. We look forward to your custom. Permission granted. Please approach your designated landing pad in good time. You're clear for automated approach. Please sit back and relax, Commander.
Bonk.
Taking damage.
I could have avoided that.
Landing gear.
I don't see why the auto dock couldn't. Boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Contact confirmed. Hangar crew is ready. Our services are available for use, Commander.
You have 25 units of platinum left. I found it.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. Please watch for traffic during departure.
I don't want it.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3,
See, pull, on, engage.
warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
aware of local gravitational conditions when approaching this facility, Commander. Fly safe. Request approved. Clear to land on pad 10. Automated approach authorized.
Landing gear deployed.
Steel. Okay, we can always just get steel. Semiconductor 71 and 71 semiconductors. 71 108. 108 super 71 semi. 8 7 8 7. I think we only need 500 for this, but we can have a little bit more.
Hold at
Because we are going to do another,
maximum capacity.
we'll be building another station. We're going to build a starport, too, at least. Oh, 07, Commander, how goes things?
Landing gear retracted.
Detach sequence complete. You are cleared to depart.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2.
2, 1, engage!
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Stop too damn soon. Not much we can do about it, man.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
No, I'm not doing the squad. I don't get on regular enough. And I do My main thing is I like to do is exploration on here. Second is combat, but right now I'm screwed because I don't have a joystick. Once I get a joystick, that'll become an option again, but the keyboard and mouse, it's just not viable. Normally I get on once a week, but while I'm doing this colonization thing, I'm probably going to be doing 3 times a week till we get it done. At least it's not really going to take me as long as I thought it would. I thought it was going to take lots and lots of time to get this done, but it looks like
We welcome your business as a carrier, Commander. Please enjoy your stay with us.
I'll probably fill up my carrier with enough stuff by the next stream. Actually, by the next stream, I should be able to start dropping stuff off.
Permission granted. Please approach your designated landing pad in good time. You're clear for automated approach. Please sit back and relax, Commander.
Legends of Roxla. You know, I found that last week. That's just a joke. And I found it, there would be like a couple of 1,000 people probably sitting in here watching.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing complete. Commence shutdown. Welcome, Commander.
I think I overdid it on the aluminum. So no more aluminum. What about copper? Did I get any copper yet? Yeah, I got my copper supply, so we need aluminum and titanium. Polymer. I still have polymers in here? No.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship has released. Please watch for traffic during departure.
Titanium and steel.
Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging.
All clear. Until next time.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Warning. Temperature critical. Target engaged.
Excuse me.
November. Be aware of local gravitational conditions when approaching this facility, Commander. Fly safe. Landing permitted. Clear to land on pad 1-2. Preparing for precision approach. Need some dogged copy.
Got that, we got that, we got that. We don't have that. We've got that. They don't have that here. Don't have that here. Don't have that here. Don't have that here. They might have. No, recycling them. Do that. So 545 polymers. All right, let's get the polymers. Then we can just focus on the titanium and the steel.
Landing gear deployed.
Contact. Clear to offload.
So just titanium and steel. That's all we still need here.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Landing gear retracted.
Detach sequence complete. You are clear to depart.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Oh, God damn it. Ah.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
It's too bright! It's too bright! I cannot see!
Access to this carrier must be authorized in advance. Access granted. Please proceed to your landing pad, Commander. You're clear for automated approach. Please sit back and relax, Commander.
Landing gear deployed.
What these dudes landed on my carrier for? I'm sure they're not buying anything from me. My prices are kind of high.
Contact confirmed. Commence shutdown. Our services are available for use, Commander.
What? I thought I dropped off some steel already. Was my first I wish they would do this in alphabetical order. Wow, I thought I dropped off some steel already. I did. There it goes. Alright, so steel and titanium is what we have left to do.
Landing gear retracted.
Or at least from here, we have,
Engaged. You are clear to leave.
I have to get a couple more things from somewhere else.
Scan detected. Frameshift drive charging. 4.
3, 2, 1, engage! Engage!
Warning. Frameshift
Ah, god dang it. Could have done a little bit more than that. Pulled the trigger too quick. Now there's no point. Shit. I always look away at the wrong time. You'd think the way I do that here, I would be a danger in my vehicle. The only times I've ever hit anything that was my fault was backing into stuff. Knocked over quite a few mailboxes in my life. Huh?
Orbital flight engaged.
Don't bother. We're going to be out of here in a minute. Oh. There we go.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship constraints disengaged. Begin climb sequence.
God dang it. Again, too much. Way too much. Actually, that one didn't bother. Wasn't all that bad.
We welcome your business as a carrier, Commander. Please enjoy your stay with us. Access granted. Please proceed to your landing pad, Commander. You're clear for automated approach. Please sit back and relax, Commander.
Landing gear deployed.
Contact confirmed. Plans engaged. Welcome to a carrier, Commander.
What does it say? 3 robotics. Oh no!
Landing gear retracted.
Chip released. Restrict speed until clear of our carrier.
Got a lot of action here on my carrier today.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Warning. Temperature critical.
on. It literally just went up. How am I, that doesn't make any fucking sense. If it just dips below, then it shouldn't take me this long to get it to come up on the other side again. I mean, there's no fucking way. There's no way if it just dips below now for a second and it's going to take me 10 seconds going at twice the speed to get it flying up to get it back onto the side of the planet. It's BS.
Orbital flight engaged.
Operating at this facility. Submit a docking request before touching down, Commander. Permission authorized. Adjust heading for approach to pad 12.
Never a good idea to attack starports or settlements.
Been approved.
Well, I guess you could attack settlements. Some of the settlements, not these though. These will crush you. Feel like we're in a beer hall.
Landing gear deployed.
That would be 2-liter mugs of beer. I don't think I've had a beer in over. It's been at least a year since I've drank a beer.
Touchdown. Engaging pad restraints.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Landing gear retracted.
Well, I agree. It wasn't American beer that I had. It's probably been about 10 years since I've had like a American beer.
Scan detected.
My favorite, of course, is the German Weissbier. Although my least favorite beer is not American. It's Guinness. It's not even beer. It's like ale. But Guinness, I can't stand Guinness. Second would be Heineken. And then followed by the various American beers.
Frameshift drive charging.
All clear ahead. Have a safe journey, Commander.
Ready to engage.
It's water. American beer is water. You know what's even worse than American beer? Panamanian beer. Come on.
Frameshift drive charging.
You could literally Panamanian beer is actually water. It's like
Engage.
here in the U.S. In Colorado, you used to be able to drink when you were 18. You could drink 0.3 beer. Was it 3.0 beer? Normal beer is like 6.0 or I can't. Anyway, Panamanian beer is like less than 1. You literally take it. You literally have to drink like about a case of Panamanian beer before you start to cop a buzz.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
It tastes okay, but it's like drinking. It's like drinking non-alcoholic beer. Well, slightly. I mean, there is some alcoholic content to it, but very, very, very small.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Still remember was it called Atlas Beer. They owned half of the country. The guy who owned that. My sister went to high school with the heir to the Atlas Brewery chain, and I can't even remember all the other stuff they owned. Yeah, we're gonna have to go around.
This is Flight Control. Access to this carrier must be authorized in advance. Permission granted. Please approach your designated landing pad in good time. Docking request confirmed. Assisted approach is underway.
Insulating membrane.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright, let me do that. Awesome.
Landing gear retracted. Scan detected.
Ship released. Restrict speed until clear of our carrier.
Well, Heineken and Guinness really just they just. I
Have left a no-fire zone. Good luck and fly safe.
I worked for Greenpeace for a while in the early '90s,
3,
and
1.
the boss every Thursday would buy us all a keg, and literally every other time it was Guinness. It's like one glass of that makes you.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Oh, this is good beer. This is expensive. Yeah, it's expensive, but it sucks. It tastes like shit. Like Heineken. It's skunk fucking beer. Fucking British don't drink this shit. That's why they fucking sell it overseas. All. They don't want to fucking drink it there. I do like Foster's. The lager, not the other one. And what's that? Carlsberg. I like that one. My favorite is, like I said, Weiss beer, and if we want to do the brand, it'd be Paulaner or Weiss beer. Although there were a lot of different German brands that I liked. Not too many I disliked. I was never a fan of the dark beers.
Orbital flight engaged.
aware of local gravitational conditions when approaching this facility, Commander. Fly safe. Permission authorized. Adjust heading for approach to pad 11. Preparing for precision approach. Use of docking computer has been sanctioned.
Landing gear deployed.
Contact. Notifying ground crew.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. Climb to exit altitude.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2.
Come on! Engage!
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
God dang it. Too soon!
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Welcome, Commander. Please request docking permission before approaching a landing pad. Access granted. Please follow standard docking procedure, Commander. You're clear for automated approach. Please sit back and relax, Commander.
Oh, that would be taking grind to another level.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. Please watch for traffic during departure.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3.
Oh, run!
Warning, temperature critical. Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Oh, bullshit.
Bullshit, 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 bullshit.
Exactly. Oh, he's still gonna be missing. Ah, you son of a bitch. Hong. Wuja is, the name is Hong Long, and Wuja is, the whole thing behind the name is, Hong Long is Red Dragon, which is which used to be my gaming, handle. And, I was planning on opening a martial arts school. I was going to call it Red Dragon Martial Arts, but there were, in California alone, there's like 4 or 5 Red Dragon martial arts schools. And I like Wuja, which is also known as martial arts, but nowadays Wuja used to be the Chinese word for martial arts until about 300-400 AD when it switched. They used it to describe a literary trend, basically. And nowadays Wuja is meant both as a reference to Wuja novels and but also film. It's essentially Chinese, like, sword and sorcery fantasy. So I started to use the Honglong Wuja instead of Red Dragon Martial Arts because I knew nobody else would be using that. And then, of course, the pandemic hit, so I didn't open a martial arts school. But it's still the name of my channel. Because I still do teach martial arts online, but... Eventually all this, I'm 57 now, but eventually all of this is going to turn white. So I'll really look the part. This is really weird because my dad, he turned gray at 32 and he was completely white by the time he was 35. And I'm basic, except for my beard. My beard is getting gray, but my hair outside of like here, little bits here on this. I mean, when I put it up like this, there you can see But that's been gray since I was about 35 too. The year I had to work graveyard about killed me. Had to get up at 2 in the morning to be at work and work from 4 a.m. to 12. And then I had a kid that I had to take to football practice on the other side of town. So I was basically getting 2-3 hours of sleep every day, and not straight 3 hours a day, but 1 hour here, 2 hours at night for a year. And that's, I've gotten a little bit more gray since then, but not much. But eventually it'll come. I mean, I'm 57, so I'm surprised it isn't completely white yet.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Landing gear retracted.
Landing coupler retracted. Climb to exit altitude.
I've got videos on here. If you go through my thing, you can see training videos will show basically some of the stuff. So the rest of the stuff is a little bit slower so that you can teach.
Frameshift drive charging.
Speed restrictions lifted. Starcraft is running off.
I was mentioning earlier, I haven't done a whole lot of working out because of this in the last year because I've been sick. But today I did 4,000 punches, which it's 200 more than what I was used to doing when I was working out every day for an hour, 2 hours a day.
Engage. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
But I've really got to start doing forms again because putting on the poundage. I'm not at my heaviest weight yet, ever, but I'm only about 8 pounds off of my heaviest weight ever. And that's about 25, it's about 35 pounds. I'm up 35 pounds over what the weight that I should be. Any tip job at the Bellagio is about 100 grand a year. Well, except for maybe the busboys and the runners. But dealers, well, I don't think the dealers make that anymore. I think the dealers make 80 grand there. But bartenders make about 200, and cocktail waiters about 200-300 a year. Valet about 200-300 a year. Bellboys about 150 a year. I had a friend who was a butler there. He made 120 a year.
Clearance granted. Move directly to your allocated path. Docking request confirmed.
The last time I went into the Bellagio, security followed me around. Asked, like, well, they kept asking. They came up to me and asked me, like, "What are you doing in here?" I go walking around, asshole.
Landing gear deployed.
I think that was the reason they gave me a hard time, was because of the clothes I was wearing.
To have you.
I think I was just wearing jeans though, and a fucking t-shirt. So it's not like there were others, but I guess it was my hair and I look scruffy, whatever. But the only time I've had an issue with gankers was and I made a video about it too, and I got a lot of flack for that. I wound up being trolled. I still have trolls coming onto my channel every now and then from that, because of that video. And basically, it was I was doing the Thargoid missions, or not the Thargoid missions, but during the Thargoid war, doing that, and I was doing playing open, because I mean you essentially have to, unless you're like really a kick-ass dude, or you don't mind just hitting the easiest ones. I can't even remember. It's been so long. Unless you just want to kill scouts. And some douchebag would sit on top of the this douchebag would just sit on top of the spawning point, where right where you come out of the thing, and it basically chased off. I mean, there was like this happened like 3 times, and it basically killed the game, because as you know, is if you're outfitted for Thargoid fighting, you're not going to do any damage to somebody who's flying around in a ship. And I mean, we had like 8 or 9 people playing and killing the Thargoids for about an hour, and then these douchebags came by, killed it off, everybody left, and then it happened like 3 times, and I wound up making a video about gankers being, I can't remember, it's been like 2 years, but it was something along the lines of gankers being sociopaths. And of course, when you call a sociopath in public a sociopath, they wind up demonstrating their sociopathness. I had one dude. He actually came onto my channel every day for about 3 months, until he talked me into playing with him on Elite, and then he fucking ganked me. I mean, what kind of a fucking loser sits there and spends 3-4 hours a day of his time with someone, trying to ingratiate themselves to him, so that he can spend 10 seconds destroying his ship on a fucking video game? Oh, yes, yeah, that was fun. No, I thought I guess I did it. Oh.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Actually, there is.
They're one of the worst ones. Well, I actually used to work at a couple of places that had guys who had like basically karaoke equipment and singing. One of the worst, actually the worst. I actually almost forgot about him. There was one guy who was really bad, but the worst one was this freaking dude. Oh, what was his name? He just died recently, and all of a sudden, a bunch of idiots come out where, oh, he was so great. He was a fucking Las Vegas icon. Tuna Fish or some. He was horrible, horrible. I used to work outside in outside, and he used to come out and play, and basically he just had a karaoke setup. And he couldn't sing. His voice was horrible. And half the time he would just like go. And then he'd like sing a couple of words. Like, I don't even know what the songs he would do. Like, it's just crappy fucking songs. He had no voice. I could sing better than him. And if you've watched my streams, you know that I can't sing. And this guy got paid for it. Basically, the reason he was working where I was at was because the one of the vice president's daughters liked him. He was like the worst fucking performer I've ever fucking heard in my life. Second worst performer, I remember I'd take this girl to on a date. Well, I got off of work. I was dealing, and we went to this place. I used to work at the Stardust, and I got off, and right next door to the Stardust was this place called the Westward Home. And we go in there, and we're sitting down, and right behind us, there's this guy. He's got a karaoke machine, and he plays an accordion. Can't sing in key. Doing just tons of covers of Jimmy Buffett stuff with his accordion and karaoke machine. It was so bad. The Tuna Fish guy was so bad it wasn't funny. It was grating. And of course, because I had to work there and hear it every day, made it worse. This guy, he was so bad it was funny though. Kind of made it entertaining. His name wasn't Tuna Fish, but it was something tuna, I'm sure, or some kind of, he had like fish in the name, some kind of fish in the name. I'm pretty sure it was tuna something. So fucking bad. I guess he used to be like an Elvis impersonator or something. Yeah, he was horrible. And nobody, whenever he played, there would be nobody there. But the vice president's daughter, she would be there. He would be there watching. Who doesn't drink, so the bar wouldn't make any money. The table games wouldn't make any money because nobody could stand to listen to this fucker. Although, besides doing the, he would also do, like, literally in between every second song, he would go, "I'd like to thank our servicemen for fighting for our freedoms," and giving this whole patriotic fucking spiel. God, he's so fucking bad. But that just goes to show you don't need talent to do anything in this world. All you got to do is have some connections, or and literally, that's actually those two things are more important than talent. Has been my experience. Not that I've ever used my connections for anything. Actually, I don't have any connections, and I don't suck cock.
Procedures and request access to the port.
Although if the boss was a really hot woman, I would contemplate, going down on her. But I've never really had any bosses that were really hot women, so.
Landing committed. Clear to land on pad 10. Automated approach authorized.
I want to. I bet I can find out who this dude was. I bet I can Google and find out his name.
Landing gear deployed.
No, it's Danny Gans comes up. That's not the one.
Oh no, his name didn't have fish in his name. Cookie Jar was his name, and it's this one-of-a-kind Las Vegas lounge. It's the second one that comes up. One-of-a-kind Las Vegas lounge legend dies at 83. Yeah, one-of-a-kind because he sucked so bad. And just to be clear, I said that I would say this publicly when I was working and he was there. I would be like, this guy fucking sucks, and I basically tell my customers exactly what I just told you guys, because they would sit there and go, this guy is horrible. Why is he still I remember when I first came to town, seeing this guy hype. He was hyped in the paper all the time. Like, oh, he's a Las Vegas legend. He's a Las Vegas legend. What's going on? Why can't I buy? Come on. Oh my god, yeah, bullshit, I didn't unload my stuff? Oh, come on, you son of a bitch. Ah, you fucking cunt. The frick? I just wasted a trip. Ah! Bullshit. Ah!
Bullshit. 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 The most important element
Actually,
of everything that you ever studied up until this point.
that is so annoying.
Bullshit.
I I can't believe that. I just did a whole trip for nothing. Fucking believe it. How did that not fucking go over? Ugh. What happens when you're talking too much?
Detach sequence complete. You are cleared to depart.
Evil done. There's 10 minutes of my life I'll never get back again.
Frameshift drive charging.
Can't believe that. Oh.
4, 3.
Even after he's dead, he's haunting me and making my life miserable.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
I don't know why I always associate his name with tuna fish. Where the hell is it? It's on the other side of the frickin' sun. How's it on the other side? Can't believe that. I worked at, when I first came to town in like 94, I worked at Silver City. And they had, it was like the only non-smoking casino in Vegas. And, I worked swing shift, which was, 6 to, what was it, 2? And, they had one long pit in there, and at the end of the pit they had this couple. The guy had a guitar and she just had the and they karaoke machine again, and they had it cranked up to 11. You could not hear a freaking thing. They weren't bad. I mean, they were decent. You know, they could sing in key, and they had a decent selection of songs and stuff. They didn't constantly repeat themselves. But it was so freaking loud. It was unbelievable. And they were quite I worked at quite a few places where they had some decent performers play. There's this one band. It's a corporate band. They basically have like 4 or 5 different versions of the band, and they play in like there's one in California, one here, one in Ohio, and I think one in the Chicago area. And they basically have a set playlist that they vary it around a little bit because they do they do requests, but they have the interactions with the crowd are almost always the same, and they interchange. Like sometimes the lead singer will be here, so sometimes we'll get the guy that that sang out in California, he would play, and they would exchange and stuff like that. They're called the Spasmatics. They were really good. They played, they did requests, and mostly it was 80s music.
Landing complete. Cleared to disembark. Welcome, Commander.
Sure, I don't have anything in my thing.
Landing gear retracted.
And there was when I worked at the Stardust every year in the I think it was in this. I don't remember when it was. I think it was in the summer. There was this band from. There was a local band from Wisconsin would come out. And they were a Dixieland jazz band. I've actually bought a couple of their CDs. I wanted to play their stuff on my stream, but I can't get a hold of the record company that made the stuff. Was just it's just a studio, so they recorded it independently, and they don't have it. They didn't have a management company, and I think the lead singer is dead, and he's the only one who has his name. So I haven't been able to get a hold of anybody to try and find out whether I can play their shit.
Frameshift drive charging.
And they're really good
4,
if you're into Dixieland jazz.
3, engage.
Not into Dixieland jazz, it can suck hard.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
There was another band that played at the last place I was at. They were really, really good. They did, I can't remember their name, but they did pretty much all requests. And I remember I was just at that point, I was like listening to a lot of, I just bought a bunch of Manfred Mann's albums. And the guy asked me, he's like, well, what do you want to hear? And I'm like, well, play something from them. And they didn't know any of the music. But they had like the guitar tab pro or whatever. So they put on their laptop and what did they do? They did the Do-Wah-Diddy song. And they did it pretty fucking good. For never having rehearsed it. And he said he'd heard it before, but he hadn't heard it in years. And the guy was, he was not as old as me. He was like, I guess he's right now, he'd probably be in his 30s. But they were really good. They did a lot of they variations. I mean, they did rock songs, metal songs. They did some disco tunes. They did a bit of everything. There were a lot of talented acts in Vegas. But like I said, there was also a lot of hacks that you wouldn't want to be playing at your wedding. And then, of course, you had the ones that did the exact same set. They did everything the same every freaking night. One of those was Boogie Nights. They mostly did 70s and 80s, and usually disco. Every now and then a rock song. But their act was literally word for word. Everything that came out of their mouths was the same. We had a dealer who would just like sit there and he would sit there and say what was going to come out of their mouth 2 seconds before they said it.
You'd heard it so many fucking times. As at the Stardust, they had a band like that too. Apparently, the Stardust paid so little that the guy wound up after about 10 years of playing there. He wound up quitting and becoming a dealer downtown, and it didn't pay very much down there. And it was like 30 grand a year job. Go up on stage? No. Nobody wants to hear me sing. I've cleared out Korean karaoke bars at 2 o'clock in the morning. Ah, the white devil! The white devil is here! Run away! Run away! That's what they'd be doing. I don't mind polka music. Just not, I don't want to hear the same damn songs. I don't want to hear the same set list over and over and over and over. Oh my God. I had a girlfriend that was, she was a bit of a in a lot of ways. But one of the things that she could sing like you would not believe. I like Dolly Parton mainly because she would sing what was it? I Will Always Love You to me before bed almost every night. We were only together for like 6 months. But she would when I was at the Stardust, there was this band that would come during the rodeo. They're called Ricky and the Red Streaks. They would do like cover tunes and stuff, but they also did a lot of joke songs and stuff, where they would like take the song and parody it and stuff like that. But she would get up on stage with them and sing with them every now and then. She had a killer voice.
Cargo hold at max. Landing gear retracted.
Ship restraints disengaged. You are cleared to depart.
Actually used to I tried to play the trumpet when I was in junior high. The neighbors didn't like it one bit. I can play the guitar a bit. Actually, I wanted to do some of my own music for my streams and stuff. I've got Ableton Live, but every time I've tried to do it and hook it up, it screws up my audio. I can't get it to work. Can't get it to work without screwing up my audio interface. But the last time it took me a week to get my that I tried to use it, It took me a week to get my my audio for the streams back on track. Because for some reason it kept opening up a bunch of different it opens up a bunch of different audio setting. Ah, crap. Way off now.
Warning, Graveshift Drive
And eventually,
safety limits.
I'll give it a go again. I was like, so I the last time I did it, I tried to like do a couple of things with the guitar, but it would like I said, it would open up a couple of different things. So there would be like, so say I went da na na, okay, it would go da na 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 because it would play it. It would have two different audio things tracking the guitar. So there was like a little echo that happened like a millisecond after the original note was played. And it's been like a year since I did it, because I remember I was gonna record a song that I'd written about Biden. I can't remember how it goes. I had it written. I got it written out somewhere, but it was along the lines of Genocide Joe, Genocide Joe, and there's a blues tune. I can't remember what all the lyrics were, but I took pot shots at Trump in the song too. So, for those of you who support the Democrats. But I also wanted to do like some, because I could write a whole bunch of like these
This carrier respects considerate pilots. Fly safely, Commander.
like these kind of things for especially for like the Elite Dangerous thing, little spacey type music. Spacey type music.
Clearance granted. Move directly to your allocated pad. You're clear for automated approach. Please sit back and relax, Commander.
Well, I mean, yeah, with the Ableton, you can just you don't need to play. You can just sit there and actually write it. But it's a lot easier to like play a couple of licks on the guitar and then translate that into different, because it's a MIDI, so you can make you could do like a and you could change that into like piano music or a harp or whatever you want. And for somebody like me, like I don't have any experience with the program, so it'd be easier for me to write stuff for it using the guitar rather than actually sitting there and going through and writing it out bit by bit.
Glad to have you.
Landing gear retracted.
Chip released. Departure authorized.
steel. So we still need 2,000 steel and 5,497 titanium.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Ah, come on, you little bastard. It was just like a second that it went off, and now I've got to go all this way to get it back on. That's just BS. No fucking way. There's just no fucking way that that's got it. That's right. There's no way that that's realistic.
Orbital flight engaged.
I wish I could play Space Truckin' from Deep Purple, the made in Japan version that's 20 minutes long. Although Herman Lee from Dragon Force has said that he allows anybody to play their tunes if they're streaming. However, he's been hit with a copyright infringement for playing his own damn tunes on his stream, so I'm not going to chance it.
Contact. Engaging Padre
maximum cargo hold at maximum capacity.
And the funny thing is, not only can he afford a lawyer, but his wife is like an assistant DA in LA.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. Make way for oncoming traffic.
And he wound up having issues trying to get that taken off. So yeah, that makes me very reticent to try and attempt to use any kind of stuff that isn't in the public domain.
Speed restrictions lifted. Have a safe journey,
Frameshift
Commander.
drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
It's too bright. I can't see. It's too bright. It's blinding me. Excuse me.
Seven, Commander. Docking permission requests are mandatory prior to landing. Access.
I gotta take a short break while we are landing here. I will be right back.
Docking request confirmed.
I think I need to
Underway.
need to get ice water too, so it'll be maybe a couple, maybe 3 minutes. So I'll leave you with right.
Alrighty, we have returned. $55.36.
Chip release. Please
Oh, look at that timing, huh? $55.36.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2.
2, 1, engage.
Warning. Temperature critical. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
I know you fool, you fool.
Orbital flight engaged.
We're chasing my cat. It's gonna give you a swat. Get away from there. Come on, go. Get out. Get out from there. I don't want you anywhere near my computer. Yeah, buddy, move. I gotta move the dog. Move. Come on. You're not allowed over there. It's all it takes is him to like step on one cable and trip, and then the stream goes all to hell.
Scan detected.
Just stay away from there. You can stay over here.
Access granted. Clear to land on pad 09. Automated approach authorized.
I don't know about you guys. Take this time to request that if you have not yet done so, please subscribe to the channel and give us a thumbs up. Every little bit helps push us up in the algorithm.
Gear deployed.
They're still not paying me.
So if you want to pay me, you can do so by donating through the coffee link in the description. Or you can support us for free by subscribing and giving us that thumbs up.
Landing successful. Notifying ground crew.
What did I say? 4563 or 5563? I can't remember what we need, so we'll just get all titanium this time.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Landing gear retracted.
Oh, we'd still be good. 68.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage. Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Welcome, Commander. Please request docking permission before approaching a landing pad. Access granted. Please proceed to your landing pad, Commander. Docking request confirmed. Assisted approach is underway.
Oh no, we're going to die! We're gonna crash! Alright, maybe not.
Landing complete. Plants engaged. Welcome to a carrier, Commander. landing clamps disengaged. You are clear to leave.
What's up, Mr. Orson Cat? It's the space snake! Ah!
Frameshift drive charging.
He's like, leave my tail alone, man. I don't like my tail being messed with. I'm gonna bite you next time you mess with my tail, man.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
There's no way that it disappears that far behind. There's no fucking way. Now we're all fucked up.
Orbital flight engaged.
We're never gonna make that. It's gonna drop off way before we get there. Look at that. Not even close.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Request submitted.
Make your way to landing pad.
No! No, no, no! Get out of there.
Precision approach. Use of docking computer has been sanctioned.
Yeah. No, you must have missed it. I did crash into my, actually it wasn't me, it was my autopilot that crashed into the carrier. It knocked me down to 73%. But it wasn't me, that was the autopilot.
Landing gear deployed.
Contact. Engaging pad restraints.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Landing gear retracted.
Ship restraints disengaged. Make way for oncoming traffic.
You realize that his personal wealth went up to had gotten up to like $450 billion. He's lost about 70 or 80 billion since the election. But I mean, just imagine that one person controlling that much money. That's more than like 5 or 6 different countries put together. It's just it's fucking disgusting. I mean, the kings, emperors, Chinese emperors didn't have that much fucking money.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Oh my goodness. 400 billion. Oh fuck! I'm gonna hit the run into the sun. God.
Hull integrity compromised.
Oh. Go to take a drink of water. And scratch your nose. Oh, somebody's shooting at me.
Frameshift drive charging.
Please, dude, I'm gonna cut it. What are you gonna do with your tiny little ship?
3, 2, 1. Engage.
and go ram into you.
Taking heat damage.
I launched one of those already.
Heat sink deployed.
You're gonna try and get me for hauling steel? There's some pretty petty criminals in this system.
Greetings, Commander. Please be mindful of other ships around this carrier. Clearance granted. Move directly to your allocated path. You're clear for automated approach. Please sit back and relax, Commander.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing successful. Clamps engaged. Welcome to a carrier, Commander.
Landing gear retracted.
Release confirmed. You are clear to leave.
There've been a couple of them docking on my carrier. I don't know why. I do offer. I am selling some of the commodities I have on there, but I'm just selling it at large, or I'm overcharging.
Frameshift drive charging.
Not super overcharging, but I am overcharging a bit.
3, 2.
I'm not buying any commodities,
Warning. Temperature critical.
but I do offer ship repair and fuel and that kind of thing. But, you know, you might as well just go to this. There's a station in this system, a starport. So, although my carrier is right next to the sun,
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
oh, come on! How does that happen? I'm at like 7, I'm 7, my hand's on the damn key, and then it just fucking...
I've got my finger on the keys. I'm going at 7, 7, 7, then also 6, 5, 4, D. Fuck. And this isn't even on the right side of the planet, so yeah. It doesn't seem to speed it up any, does it?
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Looks like it's still going. Oh, come on.
Orbital flight engaged.
I really gotta get a joystick. Yeah.
Landing gear deployed.
Well, I think that might have been the longest auto dock ever.
Landing successful. Commence system shutdown.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. retracted.
Ship released. Make way for oncoming traffic.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2.
One engage!
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Oh, come on. You son of a bitch.
Oh, 7, Commander. Docking permission requests are mandatory prior to landing. Access granted. Please follow standard docking procedure, Commander. Docking request confirmed. Assisted approach is underway.
You didn't do anything to my thing. He's laying, my Orson's laying against the stream deck, so I can't do anything. I'm just making sure that the everything's still in sync and that we're
Lighting gear deployed.
not muted. He likes to mute me with his butt there.
Landing successful. Hangar crew is ready. Our services are available for use, Commander.
I don't think we're gonna get much more in here. Huh? I guess I could do one more run. What the hell's going on? Somebody's shooting. Apparently.
Landing gear retracted.
Alright, we can do one more run, and then we'll have to...
Roger, authorized.
We're gonna be full up, so we'll have to go dump some of this stuff off.
Frameshift drive charging.
You are now clear of the area. Until next time, Commander.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Alright, well, we went too far there. Might as well start doing our loop here. Yes, there's no way. If I just ducked over there and then now look how there's no fucking way that happens. It's not moving itself.
Orbital flight engaged.
Glutamide Hotel Oscar, November. Restrict your speed when approaching the surface ports, Commander. Landing permitted. Make your way to landing pad 1-2. Preparing for precision approach. Use of docking computer has been approved.
Landing gear deployed.
Orson has his own little fan club, huh? Here you go. If you want to see how Orson looks when he bites me, check out that
On the deck.
fleeing felonious feline video.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Landing gear retracted.
Ship constraints disengaged. You are clear to depart.
All right, well, I guess this is going to be the last run, and then we'll set the carrier to go to the thing. And we will continue next time on Tuesday
Scan detected.
with unloading the carrier.
Frameshift drive charging.
Speed restrictions lifted. Safe journey, Commander.
We won't have very much more to do. I probably maybe
1. Engage.
I think 500 more tons of steel
Warning.
and
Operating beyond.
maybe 2,000 more tons of titanium. And then I think about 1,000 tons of some other stuff, various different stuff. Oh, come on, you son of a bitch. I don't want to see again. It's too bright. I need sunglasses. I can't see. Mama always told me not to look into the eye of the sun. But Mama, that's where the fun is.
This carrier expects considerate pilots. Fly safely, Commander. Permission granted. Please approach your designated landing pad in good time. You're clear for automated approach. Please sit back and relax, Commander.
Orson doesn't understand the meaning of the word nibble. He goes whole hog or nothing. Nah, he'd eat it. I think he might have broken the skin from biting maybe once. And it's just slight. It's just basically like a scratch. But he will chomp down. Ah, man, my eyes are itching. Probably from cat hairs.
Almost safe landing. Class engaged. Welcome, Commander.
Well, actually, we can just leave that in here. Oh, can I set my carrier to come over here? It says. It's messy. God damn it, I can't remember what I... Yeah. All right, folks, that's going to be it for the night. We'll be back on Tuesday to finish dropping everything off. And we will have to do at least one more carrier run, but not... it's not going to be too much. Let's see. We've got that, we've got that, we've got that. We've got that. Actually, I don't think we have that. We have that. We don't have that. So there's 150. 450, 500. 530. 50. About another 500 of these, so that's 1,050. About 2,500 is 1,050. 3,000. About 3,500. Maybe 3,600 worth of stuff that we'll still have to bring once we empty the carrier out here. Hopefully it'll land right there. Looks like it's going right there. So hopefully it shouldn't take as long to dump everything off as it did to load it up. All right, have a good night. Thanks for joining me, especially you, Perpetual, as always. I really appreciate it, as well as everybody else who stopped by, including you, Winterwolf, Commander. Tomorrow night, we're going to be doing the Mason thing with the Entropians, so come and stop by and watch me get my ass handed to me there. It's the only competitive game I'm streaming right now. Well, against other people. Only multiplayer game I'm streaming.
So yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you next time. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Have a good night.